sent a question regarding that the Prophet ﷺ ordered us that when a man who has accepted religious practice and moral conduct and character, that we should accept his proposal to our sisters, to our daughters, etc. Her confusion is related to how much deen, how much commitment should a person have. And she says that there is a person who is practicing, performs salat, prays and fasts, doesn't indulge in drinking or riba, and has a good character. And her family wants her to say yes, but she is not looking at him to be that religious as she would have expected in a spouse. So what should she do? This is a little bit tricky. Why? See, you don't have a particular measurement like kilograms or meters or yards to measure a person's religious commitment and character. And hence, it is wrong to judge someone by one aspect of religious commitment. So, for example, if he has a beard, then he is religiously committed, we have to accept him. Or the opposite, if he doesn't have a beard, then he is totally unacceptable. This is not the right way of choosing the right man for your daughter or for your sister. It's a whole collective issue that you have to look into different aspects and from different angles. And unfortunately, the demand is far less than the supply, meaning that we have so many girls and women who are unmarried than we have unmarried men. Therefore, a man is usually selective because there are so many around to choose from. And sometimes women fail to select the right candidate, the right suitor, and they keep on refusing because they keep on setting the bar way above and end up being unmarried forever, or their options become less and less appealing to them. So when they are in their in their teens, there are so many proposing, and they keep on shortlisting and refusing. But when then they are in their mid-20s, the demand is a little bit less. So they have to compromise on so many things. If they were to have compromised, while ago, they would have been married now with children. And when they're in their mid-30s or late 30s, then they have no option to seek someone their age. He has to be at least 15, 20 years older, probably married and needs a second or a third or a fourth wife, probably with children, probably with lots of illnesses in him, but she cannot be picky or choosy. And if she is in her mid-40s or late 40s, then this is a whole different ballgame. Therefore, one has to be smart. You should look in the mirror and look at yourself, at your character, at the things that appeal to pious men to propose to you, and evaluate and weigh the pros and cons and see if this is a fit to the one proposing. When you set up the bar so high, you end up getting nothing. You have to compromise. But there are things that you do not compromise in at all. I got a question the other day And they're saying that this man has a good character, from a good, noble family, but the whole family is involved in providing food for dargahs, for grave worshippers, and involved because of their grandfather who used to take care of such bid'ah and such shirk, to be correct. So they're asking, can we accept this proposal? And hopefully, inshallah, the groom would be fixed later on. This is gambling. You cannot accept such a person who is indulging himself and his family in shirk. No, there is no compromise in that. And this is why you have to look at your own religious commitment, at the suitor's religious commitment, and see that if the shortcomings are acceptable, can be fixed in the future, or they are really grave and serious that there's no compromise in, and accordingly you can evaluate, inshallah.